Hey friends, welcome to the trail again. Another Mercy Moment Emery episode, and I want to talk about when you have a detour, when life doesn't go the way you expected it, and you're traveling down a path, all of a sudden it's blocked off. That is the story for today on the trail, and I just read something this morning from Matthew, I think it was chapter 2, going through the Bible in a year right now, and it was all about how Jesus was born, and when he was born, he was under a hunt, a manhunt. The Magi were looking for him, the wise men, but then there was also King Herod who wanted to kill him. And in that journey, there was quite a few different dynamics going on in the plot that was unfolding. And in that detour, an angel appeared to Joseph, and Joseph was ready to silently divorce Mary because she was pregnant outside of wedlock, not with his child. And in that culture, you could either stone a woman that became pregnant outside of wedlock, or he took the more honorable route. He was thinking he would silently divorce her. But an angel shows up and says, "Hey, baby's from God. Don't divorce Mary. Take her as your wife. Name the child Jesus." So he has a detour in his life, an unexpected plot twist. He obeys God, marries Mary, and when she has the child, the Magi come looking for Jesus, and in that time frame, they go to Herod, who is king over Judea at that time, and he says, "Hey, return. Tell me where the child is when you find him so that I may worship him too." However, they're warned in a dream not to go back. Angel shows up to Joseph again and says, "Hey, you need to take your wife and your child and flee to Egypt." Yet again, another detour that's unexpected. And instead of coming back to his hometown of Bethlehem, an angel shows up a third time and says, "Hey, Herod's dead, you're safe to go back." But then warns him not to go back to the Judea or Bethlehem, so they settle in Nazareth. So all these detours, but it's fascinating. The scripture says, in order for scripture to be fulfilled, the very detours were God's purposes being unveiled and prevailing. And I wonder in our lives, friends, when we think that it's a detour, if it's actually a setback, a setup. Instead of a setback, what if it's a setup? The very things that you think are causing things to go awry might be the very things to fulfill God's best in your life. So I want to leave you with that thought today, to see our setbacks, our detours, and things not going the way we thought or planned in a new light. So may you be encouraged and uplifted, and ask God today, "Father, what is your perspective of this circumstance? What are you doing here? What do I need to see that I'm not seeing? What do I need to hear that I'm not hearing? What do you want to do inside me? What is your plan?" Instead of getting lost in mine, I start pressing into his, and nothing is a setback anymore, because if God is for us, who can be against us? Until next time, friends, onwards and upwards with grace and grit. Love you guys.